My child, this is no longer a whisper. This is a divine alarm. I have watched the fires rise. I have seen the oceans swell. I have heard the sound of bombs in places where children once played. And I am not silent. You may think this is just another storm, just another political conflict, just another disaster in the news cycle. But this is a cry from the earth and a call from heaven. You stand in a moment of divine decision. The world I created groans in anguish. The seas are no longer calm. The skies no longer weep gently. And peace. Peace is becoming a memory for many. But I have not abandoned you. I have not surrendered this world to chaos. I have not turned my face away from the cries of my children. I am still here. I am still speaking. I am still holding this earth. But my hand trembles with grief, because what I made for beauty is bleeding. What I made for unity is torn by war. What I placed in your hands to care for, you've pushed to the edge of ruin. My child, listen carefully. You are not powerless. You are not voiceless. You are not too small to matter in this moment. You were born for this time. You carry my light within you. And now is the time to rise, not in fear, but in faith. Not in violence, but in vision. Not to destroy, but to defend. You must protect the earth. Not later, not someday. Now. When you pollute the rivers, I feel it. When the forests are cut without mercy, I weep. When bombs fall on innocent soil, I feel it deeper than any mortal heart could understand. Because I am not far away from suffering. I am within it. I walk through the smoke-filled cities. I stand beside the mothers searching for food. I weep with the fathers digging for children beneath rubble. This is not just about environment. This is about existence. This is not just about nations. This is about souls. This is not politics. This is sacred responsibility. I created the stars. I set boundaries for the sea. I made the first breath of humankind. And I gave earth to you, to nurture, to protect, to live with, not to conquer. And now the earth is crying. Can you hear it? You hear it in the cracked soil, in the poisoned air, in the melting ice, in the screams of war, in the silence where peace used to live. I am calling, and I will not be ignored. You want peace? Protect the places peace grows. Protect the land, the forests, the oceans. Protect the refugee, the orphan, the vulnerable. Protect truth. Protect compassion. Because this is not just about survival, it's about sacred stewardship. It's about returning to me. Do not be fooled. You cannot separate your treatment of the earth from your relationship with me. You cannot destroy what I called good and still expect the blessing of peace. Peace is not just my gift. It is also your responsibility. You must not wait for disaster to change. You must not wait for headlines to cry out. You must not wait until the last tree falls or the final coral fades. The time is now. The time is now to plant what was uprooted, to rebuild what was bombed, to cleanse what was polluted, to heal what was ignored. You ask, but how can I stop war? You stop it first in your heart. You lay down pride. You listen instead of shout. You forgive instead of revenge. And you teach others to do the same. You ask, how can I heal the planet? You start with what's in your hand. You recycle. You plant. You use less. You teach more. You love deeper. You sacrifice convenience for the sake of my creation. Every act of care is worship. Every step toward peace is obedience. And I see it all. The small acts, the private prayers, the silent tears for a world that feels lost. You are not alone in this. All of heaven is leaning in, and I am strengthening those who stand. Because though the hour is late, hope is not gone. Though the pain is great, grace is greater. Though the earth shakes, I remain unshaken. I am not just a God of miracles. I am a God of restoration. And I am restoring through those who say yes. So say yes. Say yes to justice. Yes to mercy. Yes to peace. Yes to healing the land. Yes to protecting the voiceless. Yes to doing what is right even when it is hard. This generation will be remembered, not for the fires it watched, but for the flames it fought. Not for the silence it accepted, but for the truth it proclaimed. So speak, rise, protect, preserve, defend. Not in your own strength, but with me. I will guide you. I will equip you. I will go before you. Because this earth still belongs to me, and I will not let darkness win. But I choose to move through you. So move now. Before the seas rise further, before the soil gives way, before the hearts of men grow colder, before it's too late. You are not too late. Not if you move now, not if you hear me now, not if you return to me now. I made this earth with love, and I have not stopped loving it, nor have I stopped loving you. So love like I do, fiercely, bravely, urgently, sacrificially, boldly, wholly. And when they ask you what changed everything, tell them, God spoke, and we listened.